Next, our introduce Vivan Akshay. His topic is Dr. Vivan Ambedkar.
So, greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a very privilege to stand here on the Maha Rashtriya Adiveshana to present Bharathiya Constitution and the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So, thanks for this opportunity. As we talk about the Bharatiya civilizations, let's talk about the man who was heading the drafting committee. The jurist with his co-committee members, he has drafted the Indian constitutional document, which is beautifully designed and which is leading us till today. An economist who predicted the financial crisis long before the other economists had an idea about it. So, some brilliance factor of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji in one line is, while others fought for the freedom, Dr. Ambedkar worked on what must come after the freedom, that is justice, equality, dignity and fraternity. So while other keywords are similar to France and other countries and their meanings might be applications vary in different situations, but so in India the interpretations are slightly different as applicable to this Bharata land and its ethos. So there are two kinds of revolutions, one that happen on the battlefield and one that happen on the paper. The first one wins the freedom and second defines how the freedom is going to be effectively used. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar led the second revolution. Essentially, he did not lift a sword, but he lifted a pen. And with that pen, he wrote the ways by which the land will govern itself. So, 1100 years ago, the voting system we had before was known as the Kodavalai system during the reign of Raja Parantaka Chola. The evidential inscriptions were available in Uttarameru temple of Tamil Nadu, which defines the voting system and the democratic models before what the Indian constitution has already been framed. So India did not learn the democracy from the world, but the world learned from India. The drafting committee headed by Dr. Ambedkar ji brought the civilizational memory back into our Bharatiya constitution. So in 1970 and 80s, the statement made by some of the political leaders that India is the largest democracy and America is the oldest democracy. But now in 2020, we proudly acknowledge worldwide that the India is both largest and the oldest democracy. So before the Indian constitutions came to be drafted in 1950, in 1941, the Tripura had already written constitution in the future independent India. The last king, Veer Bikram Kishore Manikya, notified the modern constitution with 68 articles, 7 parts and 3 schedules, the 9 years before the constitution has been adopted. In late 1930, the touring of Europe and meeting the global leaders of that era, King Bikram realized something extraordinary monarchy would fade, but India needs the constitutional feature. He brought some of the various factors in his constitution, that is the preamble, general neutrality, juridical institutions and the concept of representative democracy. So this is the legacy of the visionary king and the land that taught the democracy even before the India became free. The team of the constitutions was 389 members from all the parts of Bharat. When the partition happened, some went to Pakistan and 299 were left here and they took 3 years to write the constitution. The original copy of the constitution has neither printed nor typed. It was handwritten by the calligrapher Prem Bihari Narain and he wrote it in English and Hindi. But he did it for free. This was the greatest contribution from one of the Bharat representative to the country. And he only requested his name to be presented on the bottom of each page. So it depicts the stories of Indian history, Indus Valley civilizations and the Vedic period. So the section of the fundamental rights sketch Lord Rama, Sita and Lakshman returning from the Lanka. So from this I conclude that we people of India, these 5 simple words from we broke 2 centuries of the colonial rule. With that line, the India declared to the world that we are not ruled anymore, we ruled ourselves. No king, no emperors, no colonial master, and not even a government. The people are sovereign and the citizen is supreme.